Loggers POW.
Let's take a look at 4 shooters for the Sega Saturn. So this is Gekkorindan, should I say, time travel shooting. Published oddly enough by Virgin Interactive in Japan, but never made it outside of Japan. Based on a Taito arcade game. So let's see how we go. I've played this before, but it's been a while. So you got a selection of. We're going to go. Schoolgirl in a helicopter, I think. Yeah. So here we go. Fairly standard stuff. One button fires, the other button uses a smart bomb. Now it has got this weird thing which just killed me. Whereas the original arcade game was a vertical affair, and with this, to compensate with that, you can sort of scroll the screen up and down to a degree, which actually I find really annoying. I'll have a quick go like this, and I do think in the options somewhere there is a way of changing it so it's more of a vertically letterbox screen, for want of a better word. So we'll have a go with that in a sec. Well, you've got a fairly serviceable upward scrolling shooter here. You can really see some of Taito's influences with things like Ray Storm here and well, the Ray series of games in general. And the music's really nice. It's I don't know if it's Zuntata did the music or not. Right, this scrolling thing is winding me up. Let's jump cut back to the title screen. Okay, so here in the title screen, option screen shall I say, monitor, Yoko, pad root, Tate, Yoko. Okay, let's try that. I know Tate is vertical, which means turning the monitor or your head on the side. So let's try that, see if that's any better. No. Okay, that's not good. So you have only got the 3 options here. I really thought this had an option where it would allow you to just view it in a more squished screen to fit it all in. That is odd. I really Okay, we'll have another bash then. Well, this time we will use that guy there, who also looks like a girl, but you know, anime. Let's find the other buttons on the pad just in case one of them changes it. No, just got a pause button there. Now when Taito did Darius on the Saturn, you could flick the button around so that the zoom went in and out, but that seems to be the case with this. That's quite annoying. You probably can't tell how annoying it is until you actually play it just for watching this, but you're sort of missing the top of the screen unless you scroll right to the top. That's reminding me of Tatsujin, or Truxton, depending on which country you're from. Oh crap. Let's have a smart bomb. Whoa! Skull face smart bomb. Bits of space junk. Should really tell NASA about that, shouldn't you? Oh, some kind of... Oh, that's like a lot like Truxton as well, isn't it? A homey thing. And I've now changed back to something that isn't quite as good. And here's some more big things. And there's my support ship in the background. Hopefully to give me some extra weapons. That would be nice. We haven't come to... Spoke too soon. A boss yet. There we go. And again, if we just got all the way up the top to actually get close enough to see what the boss is doing. If you go out the way to avoid laser fire, you can't see the boss. This is a bit of an unusual way of doing things. Oh, he's got fingers. And rockets coming out of his fingers. And I'm dead again. I remember this being better than this. Maybe I'm just not in the mood for it or something, but it's just... That's not doing it for me today, this. Let's have another smart bomb again. And there's a... Oh. And off he goes into his rainbow coloured vortex. I hope he meets Zippy, George and Bungle down there. And I imagine we'll be going on to the next stage. This is where the time travelling comes in. And through the time vortex we find ourselves in... What time zone are we in? I'm going to bet World War II or something. I don't think you're going to have a space shooter with a medieval age. You'd completely wipe them out, wouldn't you? There we go, Second World War. No surprises there. So it's all going to get a bit Capcom. Actually, it's a bit more fire sharp than Capcom, I think. And the difficulty is ramping up a bit. Shit. Well, I'm going to try and stick with this homing laser thing. It was always my favourite weapon in Truxton. Yeah, have a smart bomb. Whoa! Where do you come from? Oh, fuck. Anyway, yeah, so Gecko Indan. That's really annoying, that screen thing. With the scrolling up and down, that's almost game breaking. Other than that, it'd be a really good game. You know, it's nothing original, but I would want to enjoy it a bit more, I think. Right, so let's make things sexy. We're just going to have a go now on the sexy Parodius. I can never remember which Parodius game this is. Is it the 3rd? Is it the 4th? Is it the 12th? I really can't remember. I get so mixed up when it comes to these. So let's get this started. Now this is unusual because it's mission based. Which is odd for a side-scrolling shooter. You've got to do something specific on each stage to pass the stage. If you pass it without fulfilling, if you get through the stage without fulfilling the mission, it's fine. You can just carry on. And we've got Vic Viper, Ivan from a Penguin, Bunny Girl Hikaru, Mambo from Space Mambo, Michael, pissed off looking pig. Paper Plane Man. No, I did not want to select that. Shit. Oh well. Here we go then. We've selected the Blob. So this is a fairly easy one. Mission 1. We've got to wipe out the big piece of corn. So yeah, it's Gradius, whatever you want to call it. So no surprises there, but what is surprising is the complete mental batshit craziness that's going on here with these flying foxes and stuff, and I've no idea what weapons this blob has, so we're going to go for an option first. Oh, it's a little Vic Viper option, that's cool. You've got the bells in there from Detana Twin B. I know Low Def Owl will appreciate me calling it Detana Twin B, because I'm that guy who just calls it Twin B. What's this? Oh, that's cool. I've transformed into the Thundercross ship. Watch the underrated arcade shoot 'em up special, and you'll see Thundercross in that. So each power-up transforms you into a different ship. That's really interesting. What's that capsule do? Oh, it's a smart bomb sort of thing. So that's cool. So we can go Thundercross, or we can stay as paper plane thing here. I wonder what the one before Thundercross does. So let's go back to Thundercross. That is very, very interesting. I was not expecting that. And I do like my callbacks to other arcade games in my arcade games. Oh shit. Okay, so back to the beginning of the stage. Not quite back to the beginning of the stage, but you know, enough for it to be annoying. But hey, that's what happens in shoot 'em ups generally, isn't it? Right, so I've started again, this time with a ship I'm familiar with, so it's good old Vic Viper. So we're up to the corn. So I have to defeat to fulfill my mission for Penguin Man. Oh shit. Just sit down, you stupid great big vegetable. And there was a fox in there. Poor fox. Okay, fair enough. Right, so what's next? We've got to do some stuff. Collect 300 smiley faces. So there we go. There's a counter at the top. Let's get those smiley faces collected. There's lots of girls in bathtubs. Let's go big! It's going to be very useful for collecting these things. And if you're a Gradius fan, you'll already recognise this as the speed up stage. In a shower full of women in the background. God, that's hard. Yeah, one thing I want to try. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Oh my god! Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Let's do it that way. Now the Konami code doesn't work. It actually berates you there for trying it, which is quite funny. And I really need a speed up if I'm going to do anywhere thing on this. Oh Jesus Christ! What? You seem to keep the amount of faces you've collected, so I'm on 92 and I'm still on 92, but that's a bit better, a speed up. And I've made a horrible mistake. Right, so in other news, I've got the Konami code to work. You just had to do it a bit differently. So we're back on track. Yep, I love cheating me. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the required 300 faces from this, but actually I'm going to get quite close. I wonder what the boss is going to be. It's going to be a panda. No, no, it's a penguin. My money was on a panda, but it's a toilet penguin. Because, you know, of course it is. Yes, I'm choosing the toilet penguin. I wonder if the toilet penguin's going to give me a chance to collect more faces. Probably not by the looks of things. Oh! Let one out. Another 25. Seems to be killing it quicker than I can collect. Oh shit! Right, so I've started again. Again, different character. I've chosen the bunny girl character. I now have my 300 faces now. Back to the penguin. My nemesis here. We're just going to concentrate on shooting him this time. So yes, toilet penguin has been destroyed. Oh, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have bothered so much. Rubbish. Mission complete. And we'll have a bath to celebrate. The Easter Island head is pissed off about something. So here we go, mission 3. I've got to collect 200 little geisha dolls or something, geisha dolls. Right. Let's go for that. I haven't seen a single one yet. Oh, I've got to shoot them. Okay, cool. That's a bit harsh, but cool. Oh, that's a throwback to Gradius 2. The dragons coming out of there. That's what's great about the Gradius games. They really are obviously a parody of Gradius, but they really do take great care in getting as much in as possible. $25 so far out of 200 required. Should really get a shield, shouldn't I? Oh no, shit! Okay. That's the other thing with Proteus. Just before the shield there's an O, and if you select the O by accident, you lose all your weapons. So, oh crap. Things are really going south now, aren't they? So yes, there you have it. I think that's the end of this for now. What's a Kiku being when it's at home? Oh, it's like a barrier thing. Sexy Proteus is a fantastic game. It is. I'm a big Gradius fan anyway, so I don't take it too seriously, and this is a great way of not taking it seriously at all. Really good stuff. Not sure how expensive it is these days, but Saturn games as a whole, especially shoot 'em ups, starting to rise in price these days. Right, now for something a little different. This is Guardian Force from Success. You'll see it's different because, okay, it's an upward scrolling shoot 'em up. What would you expect? Considering I'm doing shoot 'em ups. But you've got your tank. I know, that's fairly normal. But the tank has a turret, which you can rotate as you play. You fire with the B button, and the A and C buttons rotate your turret. So that's a little bit different. Oh, there's a power up. Maybe not. Maybe it was just some stuff. Oh, here comes a boss thing. Don't think you've got any smart bombs in this game. Well, maybe you do. Oh, whacked that boss pretty quickly. Oh, there's a train. All aboard the fail train. There's some aircraft taking off. Lots of nice detail in this. This is not particularly late Saturn game, but it was not an early one either. I think 1998, I think it said on the title screen. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't like this weapon much. Probably does lots of damage, and here comes a boss. I'm sure there's no smart bomb on this. Caution. Oh, wrong kind of caution. Oh dear, it's all going a bit wrong. Oh, Jesus. Continue? Yeah, we'll continue. Oh, it blew up. So, yeah, mission complete. No coins or geishas to collect in this game. Now I've got to get a better weapon. This purple blob thing's a bit naff. Okay, we've got back to a standard spread gun now. That's okay. We can handle a standard spread gun. Oh, some homing missiles of some kind there. Oh, we appear to have hit a mid-boss. Very early mid-boss. Whoa, and it's got a crazy arm thing which distracted me so much I die. Now it's dead itself. Collect some gems. The control of the tank is pretty good, the rotating it, but it's a little weird to get used to. If you've played Midnight Resistance or something like that, you'd be fairly used to it anyway. There's another train. I don't like their trains. More trains than a London to Brighton run, that's for sure. You don't get many trains on a London to Brighton run. Always delayed or late or something. Is that going to die? Oh! Okay, so the tank's forward weapon faces directional scrolling. So now I'm scrolling diagonally. That weapon's facing diagonally, but my turret is still movable. That's unusual, but pretty good. And now everything's a bit of a sideways scrolling shooter now. Here comes we've already fought one of these. That's boring. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. Let's have a quick grab that full thing, whatever that is. full weapons. Oh wow, that's what your weapons look like when they're fully powered up. No smart bomb still. It's oh wow, that's cool. A laser. I imagine this is going to be a boss encounter. And then music's changed, things have sped up. And here comes a great big tank-looking thing with more arms. Oh, okay. Well, that died quickly. There's probably going to be more of them then. This laser's cutting through these enemies like a knife through warm butter, as a great man once said. So this is the actual boss now, so I'm not going to last against this, I would imagine. Shit, see what I mean? Oh, folding out wing things. Oh, Jesus, shit. Christ. Now, Success that did this did Cyvaria as well, and you can see some of the enemy designs are sort of similar. Maybe I should play Cyvaria at some point soon. I don't want to do too many episodes on shoot 'em ups. There's a time limit to this stage. Oh, a time limit to whatever that was, blowing up a single tank. No, I don't want to select anything but the laser, thank you. I'm loving it, laser. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Guardian Force. Good. Again, expensive. You're not going to see much change for £100 on that one, I'm afraid. I think it's coming around 70-80 quid at the moment. But yeah, it's really good though. I do like it. Right, so next up we've got Radiant Silver Gun. And I've been saving this one till last. Yes, lots of Japanese narration in this one. Let's see if we can skip past this. There we go. Now, there are no power-ups in this game whatsoever. Oh well, aside from the pink bullets that you'll see on screen, you can collect like that with your sword. But otherwise, you've got 6 weapons. You've got 3 main weapons. So you've got this, this, and this. But if you fire them together like that, you get more weapons. So it's like a combination of buttons to use the different weapons. So, but aside from that, it's all done through powering up through chains and things like that. Something I haven't quite understood. So, warning, no refuge. Here comes a boss. Beatitude for gains. Tiny Valor. Don't want to know about the size of his Valor. Oh shit. Now, this is one of those really expensive Holy Grail games. That everybody raves, says, oh, if you've got a Saturn, you've got to have Radiant Silver Gun. Oh dear, you can't afford it. I bought this back when it came out. I got it for a very good price. I didn't pay daft money for it. It was less than £40. And I think it's okay. I love shoot 'em ups, and this is an okay shoot 'em up. I can imagine there's going to be people foaming at the mouth with me saying that, but you know, it's okay. Oh, that's another thing. You collect enough pink bullets and you can use your sword super attack, which is nice. But it's not a go-to shoot 'em up for me, I'm afraid. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but it sounds like I'm ragging on it. I'm not. It is a really good game. I just don't think it's worth the massive amounts of praise that's heaped on it every time you mention Japanese Saturn shoot 'em ups in the same sentence. Oh, getting a bit tight there. There comes another boss. What's it going to say? Encountered. So, adjective gains. Fellow feeling. I do like the way the bosses have little catchphrases attached to them. Mind you, I think nowadays you could get this on Xbox Live Arcade. I don't know if it's still available on Xbox Live. Oh shit, Arcade. But you can get it on that. So obviously that's a lot cheaper than forking out for a Saturn version of a game which I don't think is worth the asking price. Oh crap. Only 70% destruction rate. Oh dear, how disappointing. Oh, idiot. Oh, one credit left. Got a secret there, didn't see what it was, but I got a secret. It is all about using the correct weapons at the correct time and not flying into walls. Two things I'm failing at massively. So yeah, everybody raves about it. I think it's okay. It's not a bad game. I'd rather, if I'm going to play an upward scrolling shooter, I'd rather play something like Star Soldier games on the PC Engine, I think, or Super Aleste. So, you know, I can take it or leave it. So there we have it, 4 shooters for the Sega Saturn. Thanks to Cuppa Tea Me for suggesting this on Twitter. The link for his channel is below.
Yeah, subscribe or naff off.